welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to IKEA. I'm going to drive to the Wembley one because it's the closest to me. It's about a 20-minute drive. Might be longer in the traffic, I don't know. I'm expecting a queue. This is the first time I've gone to a shop outside of Tesco for like food once every 2 weeks. So, a bit nervous. Got my mask prepared. Obviously, like, we've had the extension, everything's kind of been paused during COVID. So I kind of want to get some stuff for my room slash like studio space, because my studio is going to be moved to another room, but currently it's in my room, so I just want to make it like a little bit more homely. So I thought I would take you around IKEA because IKEA is my favourite shop in the world. I love IKEA. The cafe's closed understandably, but I do love the cafe, but I'm still very excited to go regardless. Gonna buy some bits, try and make my room a little bit more homely, make my studio look a little bit better, and also just kind of show you what is there in IKEA 2020, because yeah, it's kind of weird to be allowed back in a shop. I know it's actually been open for a little bit of time, but I've been a bit nervous, so I'm gonna venture out there today and I will show you what's there. Let's go. So on first glance, me and my mum thought we were going to be in this queue for ages. It was expected there was going to be a queue, but obviously it's outside. My mum was wearing a short sleeve top. We thought it was going to be a long time, but honestly it moved quite quickly. They were really good. I mean, the store is massive, so they sent like big batches in at a time, and once you were in there, like, you're pretty separated. It looks like a lot more people in, like, when you see the car park and you see the queue, but yeah, the store is so big. It's not so visible. And then you get one of these carts and they're giving bags that you obviously pay for, so you can no longer carry like one of the temporary bags around because obviously they're harder to clean, so that all makes sense. But once you get in the store, it actually felt refreshingly normal, and I always love IKEA's displays, and they always capture me with little things like these little gold pots. I feel like these would be quite nice little plant pots as well, and just decorative things. And I could spend hours going in each of these little rooms and pretending I live there. This blanket kind of reminded me of crochet, which I'm trying to learn, so didn't get it. But I thought these boxes were quite cute. They have so many nice little storage containers. I think no matter what you're looking for, they have it in IKEA at the moment. And I was trying to work out what you could use these for. Saw it later in the store and they had like pine cones in there, but you could also put like fairy lights in. I've seen people do that and it looks quite nice. Also, I keep meaning to get one of these like trays, but I feel like it will encourage me to eat in my bedroom, so that's why I don't do it. This was the first wicker basket we saw. Absolutely love all of their wicker baskets. So happy that's a trend at the moment. This bookcase, library bookcase thing, like, oh my goodness. I hope one day I have a house big enough to have big bookcases in, because all my books are stored in boxes in the garage and we just do not have space for them at home. At uni they had a little shelf, but not anymore. And I loved this little mini kids armchair. I don't have a child, but if I did, 100% would get a little mini chair for them. This room was nice. I think I could live in this room. Goodness, I could spend hours. So they were only allowing one person or one family. I can't remember if it said one person or like one family group, but I think it was like one person per room, so you didn't end up crowded, so it was quite nice. So when you got into the little rooms, like, people did really respect that actually. Like, you can just walk around on your own, and yeah, the store is big enough, you don't really go inside. These baskets are really cute. I would love this, but unfortunately I thought you could store like blankets in that. My room is not big enough to cater for that. Yeah, another thing that would encourage me to eat in my bedroom, so I don't let myself own it. But also, again, if I had a big enough space, I'd probably get one of these little box storage containers, because I like the idea that you can kind of refresh it every few years or whatever, like get some more trays to go in. But yeah, looks so nice. I'm so restricted on space. This though, I did actually pick one of these up. This is really nice. I like that it was a plant pot. I'm actually going to use it to store clothes, I think, but for £10, actually thought it was a pretty good buy. And again, nice little wicker baskets. These faces creep me out. I don't like these. These are not my favourite. I would not like to have these looking at me, but I like the colours. So many nice plant pots, and I'm really loving this gold theme they've got going on. And I really loved these little pots with the trays, but again, they didn't actually have any of these in stock when I got down to the marketplace. These are the kind of curtains I want to get to go with the blinds I've got. Love that they put gherkins and onion pieces in with the furniture, but they're in the basket. Loving the secret garden area. These plant pots are so nice. I wish they had bigger sizes though. I feel like they do, but they didn't in the store we went to. So I wouldn't put my plants straight into these. I would put them in like one of the garden centre containers so that I can drain them, because I feel like even though these are coated, I just find it hard to keep plants alive if they don't have drainage holes. And again, wicker baskets. I am absolutely loving that there's so many wicker baskets here. I don't know if they were necessarily cheap. Like, they are quite cheap, but you could probably get them the same price elsewhere. But really nice. Again, if I had more space, I would definitely buy some of these bigger ones and these plant pot ones. This little stool could be quite nice for plants actually. I feel like you could have this as a bedside table. Maybe that's weird, I don't know. My bed's quite low, so. And yeah, these are the curtains I was looking for. I actually wanted the Matilda ones when I got to the curtain section, and they didn't have any in stock, so yeah, we didn't get that much. My mum did buy a clock, I forget to show you that in a little bit, but my mum bought a massive £50 clock that she was very chuffed with. It's gonna go in our kitchen somewhere. The queue wasn't too bad. I was expecting worse. Hello. So it's a new day, but I thought I would pop on to show you some bits I got from IKEA. So we actually spent 4 hours in IKEA. We came away with what looks like a 10-minute like run around, but it just doesn't work like that in IKEA. You go in looking for something. We were looking for like curtains, bed sheets, just like house stuff. And honestly, like you end up looking at like dining room tables, cabinets, like library shelves for rooms you just don't have space for, but it's kind of like a rabbit hole, and I mean personally I really enjoy it. I could go to IKEA every single week and enjoy it just as much. Usually I love the cafe was closed understandably, but the food cart at the end was open, and I actually queued for a whole hour. That took like, yeah, that was 1 hour of those times we were in there, to get some veggie hot dogs, because the veggie hot dogs are so good. They're like 70p. 100% recommend if you haven't tried them. But yeah, we spent a lot of time in IKEA. We didn't get that much, so I'm gonna show you what I got, but I'm also gonna, after I've shown you, I'm gonna show you what I got from Dunelm and Wilko as well, because if you live in the UK, they're cheap homeware stores, and you can definitely get in and out of them a lot quicker than you can IKEA. Like I think I spent 15 minutes in Dunelm, and to be honest, I probably got more than I got from my 4 hours in IKEA. So yeah, I thought I'd put that in at the end. But long story short, I've moved into this room. It's quite small, it's very small, but it's like my bed slash studio, so I'm trying to make it fresh. So even though I want it to be like cozy, I guess, in the evenings, I want it more to feel like a fresh, well-lit studio space for me to work in during the day. So that's kind of my priority. So that's why everything I've got is quite neutral and not that bright, just because I prefer working in like a fresh, clean feeling space. So yeah, that's a bit of context, but let's show you what I got in IKEA. So these little baskets are great. I think they were £1.99. Could be wrong on the prices, but they were very cheap. And I got one for this little guy who is going to sit here. And I also got one for this guy, because he also has quite a small pot. And he's over there. Also got these, so I'm going to be repotting him into here, which is why I got this bigger pot. But I also got this pot because he was previously in like I can't remember what pot, but as you can see, this plant seriously needs repotting. So yeah, I'm going into there. So this is the wicker basket I bought. I'm going to be using it for clothes. Well, I already am. I left the label on to show you that it was £10, but the price isn't actually on there. But yeah, I think this is great. They used it for plants in the store. So this bedding came from Wilko. This cushion came from Dunelm. These are my other little bits I've bought. You don't have to watch these if you don't want. But really cheap. The bedding was £12, I think. The cushion was like £9 or something like that. Really good prices. I bought a water bottle also from, I got this from TK Maxx, £6. Basically just encouraged me to drink more water, and I needed a good quality reusable water bottle. And I don't know, another thing my mum picked up when she went to Primark was these little candles, which are also quite sweet. And then also from Dunelm, not from IKEA. I should have got these in IKEA, like small pots, but I didn't. But these were so cheap. These were like £1 or £2 in Dunelm. This little one was £1.10, I think. I put hairbands and stuff in it, and the bigger one I've lined it and I'm putting crochet bits in there. Really cheap. I got the blinds from Dunelm. I'm gonna get those white Matilda curtains from IKEA, but they didn't have them in stock. Need to order them online. But these blinds are great. They were £45, I think, from Dunelm, but they have a linen effect which really matches a lot of bedding I have, but they're also blackout, so I can sleep because I need full darkness to sleep. So yeah, I'm sorry this was quite a quick random video. I've also got mud all over my bed sheets, which is wonderful. But I hope you enjoyed this quick little video. I'm going to do a new studio vlog tomorrow, so I'll be back doing art videos. But yeah, I just thought this would be a fun one. I was just overly excited about being allowed into shops. Yeah, it's been a while. So yeah, I'll keep you updated and I will see you again